Hi, welcome back to my channel and welcome to this 72 hours in the Reading Nook vlog. I'm starting this at 8 p.m. my time, which I'm a bit early for everyone else, but it's fine. I thought I would just start a bit early because my family is coming into town over the weekend and I have to work tomorrow as well as Saturday, so there isn't gonna be like a lot of time to read, but I still wanna take part because who doesn't love spinning a wheel, finding something to read for it, having my cat in the background scratching. So yeah, I'm gonna start early and I might extend the deadline for this readathon until the end of Sunday, so I just might have enough time to actually read something and finish something. So I guess it's not the 72 hours, it's the 72-hour-ish readathon. If you don't know, during this 72-hour readathon you have 2 wheels as always, but this time around you get to choose whatever kind of genre and kind of book you want. The only thing that you have to decide on is per day which of the wheels you want to spin. Either you go with the inside your comfort zone or out of your comfort zone wheel, and I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna keep on spinning the in my comfort zone. Like I said, I have a lot going on this weekend, so why not make it easy on myself? So let's go to the first spin. I actually did this one earlier today just to see what I would start with, but I ended up being stupid. But let's just go ahead and show you the spin. Yeah, so I saw this as less than 300 pages and I was so excited because I was like, great, I can continue reading a current read of mine. I only have a little bit more than 200 pages of this left, which is Song of Silver Flame Like Night. No, that's wrong. Song of Silver Flame of Night. Nope, that's also wrong. Song of Silver Flame, no, which is Song of Silver Flame Like Night. I can never get this one right. I would have liked to continue with this one. I just noticed that that's not correct. It made it easy for me. It says it's, oh wait. Oh no. Oh. That sign is actually the more than 300 pages sign. So I guess I'm picking something else, but that's fine. I have a book that I need to read this weekend because I have the audiobook out from the library and it's due on Sunday. I had the ARC for this when it came out in October. I didn't get around to it and I've been meaning to get to it since, and that's The Scarlet Alchemist by Kylie Lee Baker. So that's gonna be my first pick. It has, I think, over 400 pages, so it's 432 pages, and the audiobook is 12 hours. I'm probably gonna start with a slower pace and then going up maybe like to 2 times speed, so it should be around 6 hours that I can finish this, which means I'm not gonna finish my first read today, which I would have liked to do, but that's fine. And like I said, I'm not even sure like how much I'm gonna read this weekend, so this might actually be my only read of the weekend, but we'll see. Really excited for this one. I'm not sure what it's about actually, so we will find out together. Let's go check it out. Zealand dreams of becoming a royal alchemist, of providing her family by making alchemical gold and gems for the wealthy to eat in order to stay young forever. But for now, she's trapped in her impoverished village in southern China, practicing an illegal form of alchemy to keep food on the table, resurrecting the dead for a price. When Xylan finally has the chance to complete her imperial exams, she ventures to the capital to compete against the best alchemists in the country in tasks she'll be lucky to survive, let alone pass. Ooh, so there's like a tournament thing in this. Okay, that's good. On top of that, her reputation for raising the dead has followed her to the capital, and the crown prince himself seeks out her help. Of course he is, suspecting a coming assassination attempt. The more Zealand succeeds in her alchemy, the more she gets caught in the dangerous political games of the royal family. There are monsters lurking within the palace walls, and it's only a matter of time before they and secrets of Zealand's past catch up with her. Okay. So we have great buzzwords. We have alchemy, we have the tournament, we have a royal person trying to find out about an assassination attempt, we have like a secret that has to be kept from this potential love interest. We don't know. So yeah, really happy to start with this one. But right now I just need to get ready because I'm gonna have a watch along for Charmed with Gavin's Patreon. So I'm gonna do that. That's gonna start in 10 minutes. And I also need to kind of clean my apartment because my family is visiting, like I said, so I still need to get ready for that as well. So I will join the chat and continue cleaning, hanging out my laundry and stuff, and later today I will start reading this. I might not update you today, and since, oh god, I just remembered, tomorrow I'm not only going to work all day, but after that I have book club meeting. So that's gonna run late because we're going out to eat, which is fun. I haven't seen these people for a couple of months, so how much reading am I really gonna get done tomorrow? We don't know. We will see, and I will at some point come back and update you guys. It's Friday now. I got back from work early. I thought I would have to work all day, but I was free to go midday, so that's perfect. I still have 3 hours until I need to leave for my book club, which is perfect because I still need to get everything ready for my parents and my sister's visit tomorrow. So I thought I would just check in with you guys and tell you how much I was reading yesterday and my first impression of The Scarlet Alchemist. I got 20% in yesterday and I love it so far. It's so good. I love the writing style. I really enjoy the audiobook. I really like the narrator. I've listened to her for a couple other audiobooks, so I was like, I know this voice. What did she do before? And I'm really enjoying this one as well. And the writing style, like there are so many sentences that I am highlighting because I just want to remember and go back and just, they're so good. Let me give you an example. Right in the beginning, right in the prologue, you have the first sentence, I remember the day of darkness, even if no one else does. And then a little bit later it says, the city of Chang'an is like a lifetime in a single moment, brimming with words in 1,000 languages, the ghosts of footsteps softening the rammed dirt roads, silk clothes that shimmer like fish scales as people glint down the wide street. And then a little bit later, there's something happening with her power, and it says, the universe unfolds my skin and stretches me across its endless dark, a pale tent over all the stars. I am the night that birthed the world. I am the bones of all the planets. I am silence. I am the end. Oh my god, it's so good! And the story as well, it reminds me a bit of Spin the Dawn, where there is like schooling happening like for the best of the best at the palace for the emperor. And in Spin the Dawn it was with seamstresses. In this story it's with people who can do alchemy, and the main character, she is living with her relatives after her mother died and her father left and nobody knows where he is. He was a foreigner, so she is half Chinese and half Scandinavian, so she has a lower standing in the society because she just stands out. She's very tall, she has a bit of different coloring than everyone else, and her cousins, who she sees as kind of siblings, they take her in as a part of the family, and all three of them are trying to get to the capital in order to learn more of their trade and actually become something and make money to help with her cousin's parents. And I really love the way that the magic system works in this one. I mean, we all know that alchemy, they try to turn everything into gold, they are trying to find immortality, and in this case they have found it. There are certain alchemists who are able to turn minerals into gold, which the rich can eat and thereby stay young and healthy. And if someone does die, there are people who can do alchemy that can resurrect the dead. But that is actually against the law. Our protagonist is one of those alchemists that can actually raise the dead, but it's forbidden, so she has to keep it a secret. And apart from the magic, which is very interesting so far, I really enjoy seeing this world from her view, because she's very sassy. She very much knows what her worth is. She asks for the money that she deserves for her resurrecting people, and the way that she interacts with others shows that she understands this society and where she stands, and where others are maybe more privileged, and where she has shortcomings because of the way she looks and the way she was raised and being a woman. But she still doesn't just lie down and take it. She fights with her words and her actions, and I really enjoy that. I'm 20% in, and she had her first trial where she was supposed to show what she can do, and of course, being the only woman there and being only half Chinese, it was so frustrating to see others disrespect her and not giving her the chance that everybody else is getting, and she just wiped the floor with them. Loved that part, and I chuckled, and yeah, it was so good. So I'm really excited to keep going with this. And like I said, I still need to do a bit of cleaning here, but I actually want to enjoy this book, so I don't want to just listen to the audiobook while I'm doing other things. I kind of want to listen to the audiobook while I'm reading the ebook. So I have to put that one down for now, and I think I'm gonna spin the wheel again. I'm gonna stay with in my comfort zone, and I will see what I will get for my next read. Okay, here we go. Ooh, okay, new to you author. Okay, let me check. Okay, so I'm going with an audiobook that I got from my library, and it's also something that, well, I could have used this for like out of my comfort zone as well, because I haven't heard the best reviews of this one, but I've been interested in it for a while now since I learned about it, and I'm kind of interested to see if this is something that I would enjoy. It is a Patreon buddy read with Lexie's Patreon, so I kind of want to just check it out, see if it's something that I would like. And the book that I'm talking about is Assistant to the Villain by Hannah Nicole Mehrer, and I don't really know much about it, just that someone is trying to get the job as the assistant to the villain, and it's supposed to be a romance. I will give it a listen, and because I don't have high expectations for this, I can just listen to this while I'm doing things, and I don't think it's gonna be a very like plot heavy, magic system heavy story, so it should be fine. I shouldn't need like an ebook or 100% of my attention on it. So I'm gonna start with this one, and I will see you guys later.
Tantor Audio, a division of Recorded Books, presents Assistant to the Villain by Hannah Nicole Mehrer.
Okay, I'm 30% into the audiobook. I would recommend the audiobook. It's really good. Story-wise, it's fun. It's just like a popcorn kind of read. In the beginning, I thought I would just lie down for a bit and listen to it, but then I fell asleep 20 minutes in. Woke up 40 minutes later, and I was like, okay, need to go back. So I skipped back and started listening to it again, and like I said, 30% in now. I'm ready to get ready to go out. Of course, I didn't do as much here as I would have liked because I was exhausted. I was kind of tired, but it's fine. At least I got some more energy than I would have had if I would have worked all day. I did some chores around the house. I still need to do some when I get back. I'm guessing book club will go around 2 hours maybe, so I should be home at like 8:30ish. That means that I would still have some hours left of the day to read some more, listen to some more of the audiobook, and also do some of the rest of the house. Knowing me, I'm gonna thrive on the pressure. My cat has been very clingy the last couple of weeks. She just follows me around. It's really cute. I love her. Gonna make myself ready, and I will continue listening to the audiobook maybe on the way there. This is an audiobook that I can easily speed up. I listened to most of it at like 2 speed. Now I just pumped up the speed to 2.75 and it's still fine. I can still listen to it. I didn't tell you what it's about. Is her name Eva? Evie? I want to say Evie. I should know this. This is about Evie, and one day when she is out looking for work, she stumbles upon, and stumble is the right word, stumbles upon the villain, who is notorious in the area where she lives, and he is supposed to be a very old wizard, but it turns out, of course, he is a handsome young man, and she finds herself in his employ in order to support her family. This happened 5 months ago, and now that the main story is happening, we're 5 months into her employ, and she knows everyone who works there, she knows the villain, and they have a kind of rapport going on. We do have a dual POV, so we do switch to his POV, which is fun. But plot-wise, it's just a fun story to just listen to. There's like banter, there's funny moments happening. It isn't really the most sophisticated book to read. She's very naive in the way that she doesn't really notice certain things. Like, there are like obvious signs that he likes her, or that she's different to him than other employees, and she just does not see it. And she is mostly like, whenever she's like touching him and he's like shrugging away or something, she sees it as, oh, he's like disgusted by me. I'm like, what? Why? Also, how many times can a woman stumble and fall in the first 20% of this book? I mean, every single scene she stumbles and falls. She's so clumsy. So that's kind of annoying. In these aspects, you have the very stereotypical characters, but if you don't mind that, you can just like ignore that part. It's fine. It's not going to be a very amazing read. I think it's going to be around like a 3-star, but it is sweet, it is fun. I can get through it very quickly. And for this kind of readathon, it's perfect. So I'm going to continue with this, and hopefully when I have finished all of my work today, I can get back to The Scarlet Alchemist, because that's the story where I want to fall into it and hopefully finish it this weekend. I don't know. Tomorrow is going to be a very full day. Work, family, and then we have a watch along with Gavin for the last Hobbit movie. That's gonna go until like maybe 11, but he just announced that he's gonna do like a geek end where we just do geekish things. That's gonna be Sunday. We're gonna do some sprints, we're gonna read some more, but I also have the brunch with my family. Those are my plans for the weekend. I might update you guys later if I get around to reading, but now I have to get ready and fix this, and then I'm gonna go to the book club. I just finished The Scarlet Alchemist, and it's so good. It's a new favorite already of the year. I can't wait for the sequel to come out, and I think it's gonna come out in October, so it's quite a while until I get to read more of this. Oh my god, I loved it so much. But first of all, hey, it's Sunday night, so the readathon has, for me, officially ended. I thought I would finish the book first, and then I would update you and just close out this vlog. I continued listening to Assistant to the Villain. I'm at 31%. I am enjoying it so far, but I will get back to that in a second. First of all, Scarlet Alchemist. If you have not read this yet, you should. In the recent past, I've read a couple books set in ancient China. This one has been my favorite so far. It has all the historical aspects of like a historical novel, fantasy novel that I love. It has a bit of a romance. It has a magic system that's really amazing and really fun to watch. It has intrigue, it has mystery, it has a villain that is quite like, oh, and it has family, and there are twists that had me gasping. I was contemplating getting my camera out because I was sitting here and I was like sitting like this because I couldn't believe the twists. It was done so well. I can't believe I've been sitting on this since before it came out because I had an ARC, and it's so good. It's so good. Yeah, so I've just finished that. Of course, 5 stars. I really like the main character. Her character arc was really great, and the way that she interacted with this whole new world, and the way that she had to discover that her biggest wish in the world, to become a royal alchemist, comes with strings attached, and they might be deadly. I said before, and I just want to say it again, the writing style is impeccable. There are so many great quotes, and there's just so much more to explore in this world. The ending just makes me want to have the next one in my hands right now. It's not a cliffhanger, so don't worry about that, but it is kind of an open end to some of the questions that we have. I'm so glad. So glad that this readathon made me pick this up. And like I said, the audiobook is really great, so go check that one out as well. And like I said before, I am continuing with Assistant to the Villain. I might be able to finish it off tonight, but I want to close out the vlog right here because I think I want to edit this one right now so that it can go up maybe next week. So far, I am enjoying Assistant to the Villain. I've heard people hate it, I have heard people loving it. I'm but in the middle. I am enjoying it so far. I like the banter, I like the whole setup of it. I do believe something that is bothering me and might have bothered other people is that the main character is infatuated with the villain, and we didn't really see how she got there. We have the beginning where they meet, and then it's 5 months later, and she's basically saying, I would torture someone for you. And you're kind of like, really? I love the villain. I love how he's depicted. I love like the little hints that we get that he's different around her. But it is sad that he murders people. And I'm guessing there is like he has reasons for it, and I'm guessing that he isn't really the villain. It's gonna be more like a rebellion, I'm guessing. Like, I don't know anything, so it might not be true, but that's the feeling that I get, that he is going after people who... He's going after bad people, basically. But it is said that she hears the screams, that she knows he's torturing people, and she's okay with it. And that's kind of where I'm like, this is kind of where I don't really get her as a character yet. Because she's supposed to be this sweet girl, and she was just clumsy. She's too clumsy. And she is just sweet and fun and like a sunshine, and I would enjoy her character more if there would be like a contemplation of his deeds, if she would have had problems with it in the beginning, and not just be, okay, so he's torturing people but he's cute, so it's okay. And I think it would have been better to have seen the 5 months, like the beginning. I think like the first 5 months, like the beginning, and getting to know him and starting to work with him and finding out more about him, and maybe catching feelings or finding out that he's not as bad as she might have thought, would have been a great first book. And then this one, where people are trying to kill them, might be like the second book of a series. And I mean, this is going to be a series, so there is going to be a sequel, but I feel like I want to know how she got to this point. Nothing happened between them yet. They are still just the villain and his assistant, but both have caught feelings, and we don't know really why. Just that she is infatuated because he's cute, and she just likes to look at him, and I get his feelings more because she is so different, and he is different when he's near her. But is that enough? I don't know. For the kind of book that I think it is, it's fine. So I do want to continue with the audiobook, and we'll see what the next days will bring reading wise. But I'm glad that I did this. I would have liked to spin the wheel a couple more times, but I just had an amazing 2 days with my parents and my sisters. We had a lot of good food, a lot of good talk. We just spent time together. So I didn't really get around to reading a lot until after they left today. So it's fine. I'm just glad that I actually got to do something for this readathon, and I caught some of the sprints, and I'm on sprints right now. So I'm just glad that I was able to participate and do this vlog. Let me know down in the comments if you've read any of the books that I mentioned, if you took part in this readathon, or what you would have done. Would you have spun the wheel of comfort or out of your comfort zone? Let me know down below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to. I would really appreciate it. And until next time, I hope you have all the great reads. Bye!